Hi Aries, welcome to your August 2019 love reading. My name is Amanda Pearl. I am also known as the Queer Psychic Queen on Instagram and here. And in this reading, we'll be talking about your love life in August. We'll go over like the vibe of the month, what's going to happen, and the outcome of your love life in August. July was such a trip, was it not? It was so energetically charged. It was crazy. We're still in August. We're still in July when I'm filming this. I'm filming this for the August readings, but this energy is very exhausting to me. I don't know if you feel that, Aries. You're probably feeling like a little bit more of a boost of energy since Leo season started because you're also a fire sign. However, I also just feel like sometimes more energy can feel like anxiety. So we have a new moon on the 31st of July. The new moon is in Leo. And that new moon is like a really beautiful new beginning. It's a really nice fresh start, especially like with all the releasing and just stuff that's been coming up the last two months since the eclipse portal started. We've been letting go of so much. So much has happened. It's been crazy. So August is really I feel like it feels, especially just like in your reading, it feels very abundant for you. It feels very good financially. And so let's get into your reading for love because it feels good financially. For love, I pulled the wedding card as the vibe. I feel like the messages I got from your angels with the wedding card are that you're going to meet somebody in August, Aries, and Aries is known for this, and it's not surprisingly enough, you're going to meet somebody in August, and it's going to like move forward very quickly. I don't feel like you're going to meet somebody and get like married right away, but I do feel like you're going to meet someone, and it's going to move very quickly. Now, within like the first 1 to 2 weeks of you meeting them, you are Queen of Air. This is Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is like very like knows where she wants to go, just makes decisions like that, knows exactly what she wants, and also just has a really good attitude about the situation. I feel like this is you. Like you see she has that vision. She's like, yeah, look at that unicorn. I'm going to get that unicorn. That's you. In the first few months of this partnership, you're totally like, I'm for this person's my soulmate, I love them. I mean, I don't know if you say you love them in the first 2 weeks. I feel like if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be some Aries out there. Probably a lesbian Aries. Telling people that they love people within the first 2 weeks. I mean, actually, I think I have. They set it back. So I don't think it's terrible. I don't support like moving super quickly into relationships. However, this just feels like it feels like you have to have them. And like, that's a cool feeling. I won't lie. I do like that feeling. It feels like this person just like sort of comes in like, I do feel like for some of you, you already know them to an extent, like you're just friends. And for some of you, they're new. But this person is like, I'm getting a lot. Like this person's very witty. This person's very charming. This person's very independent. This person's very funny. This person is very like experienced in things you aren't. And they're very attractive to you. But at the same time, you're very attractive to them as well. So this is what I'm getting around this. So for what's going on this month, I got flirt. And I got the Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords card. So with the flirt, it just feels like you meet someone and the first 2 weeks are like super intense, like I was saying. But then after that, it just becomes more like of a normal relationship, like less like, I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, like declaring your love all the time and more of just like relaxing and chilling. Like it just feels sort of to me like the honeymoon phase was short because it was so intense. And then also on the same token, that's like something that Aries does have, like when they're not like grounded and making decisions. I think that's why the Queen of Swords came up, because it's like a reminder to like make decisions from like your head and your heart, like what would be best for you. The Two of Air is the card that's like can't make a decision. So I almost feel like, and this feels very much from your end, Aries, not from the other person. I almost feel like you really get into this relationship with someone, like almost rush into it, and then you kind of back away. Like it's almost like a false start. Like maybe you find out more about their life and you find out more about their past, and there's just something that like really bothers you, or something about their situation that like you just feel like you can't handle. And I feel like you just kind of back away. The Two of Swords is also the card, funnily enough, of pretending that there is not a problem when there is. So I do feel like you'll be like very, very much in love, and then you'll kind of like feel like, oh, what did I do? Now I've gone so far with this person, and like I don't even know if I want to be with them, and we've only been talking for 2 or 3 weeks, so it should be like easier to disconnect, but it just feels like you want to disconnect from them, but you don't know how. Then for the outcome of this situation, I pulled the Lovers card and the Unrequited Love card. I almost feel like towards the end of the month, you're just sort of like over it. I do feel like you work it out though with the Lovers card. The Lovers card is like the card of like legendary love, amazing soulmate love, meeting new people. And this is like 2 people, a couple, and there's like an angel like protecting them. So I feel like almost towards the end of the month, you are feeling just super over it. But you do talk it out and come to an agreement. And I feel like it has to do with like this Two of Swords card. You are just sort of like not talking about it in the way that you should. So like everything around you and inside you is telling you to talk to this person about something. And I feel like you kind of brush over that. And then when you do talk about it, it's a bigger deal than you thought. And then like when I was pulling your cards, I just felt such a pull to pull 2 more cards. Like your guides were just like pull 2 more cards. And it was so interesting because I pulled the 7 of Air, and the 7 of Air is the card of like plans that need to be reworked. So I almost feel like maybe you met this person during Mercury retrograde, during July 7th to 31st, and you fall in love really quickly, and then you kind of want to backtrack. And so all it means is that plans that need revision. I don't think that's terrible or negative. And then the 6 of Earth is actually a card. So interesting because what we were talking about in the beginning, it's like the card of like doing really well financially. So I feel like you're going to get a raise, like unexpected money is coming to you. So all in all, like August is a good month for you because like you spend a lot of it in passion and loving this other person. And then you're a little bit confused and a little bit overwhelmed by how fast it went, but then you do work it out. So that feels good. So Aries, if you want to dive deep into your love life, you can schedule a reading with me on my website. My website is queerpsychicqueen@gmail.com. If you want to chat before the reading at all, then my email is queerpsychicqueen@gmail.com. Oh, my website is just queerpsychicqueen.com. Like and subscribe if you loved this reading, and I'll be back for the mid-monthlies. Love you guys.